kids yet. But it's only a matter of time.
仕方ないかこればっかりは。
Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
どなたですか？どなたですか？ミド。
When did you get back?
あ、もしかしてシドの娘？
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria.
そんな気がす
All
る。
the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned red.
すんごいまくし立てるじゃん。
You try concentrating with all of that.
All right.
気が強いのか？
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while.
難しいから考えてんの？
Dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment.
いや褒めてないって。
Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
絶対シドの娘な気がする。
Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
ちゃっかりしてんな。
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
ちょっと見てみましょうか。はい、ミド。あれ？特にカンベルの大学で気候学を修める少女。いやー、絶対シドの娘な気がするがどうなんだろう。シドにね、娘がいるっていう情報はあったんですけども、それがミドのことなのかどうなのか。
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering, told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me, that one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause.
ああ、父さんとはシドのことなのか
I'm
な。
helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well.
ああ、やっぱり
Sick at see you now.
やっぱりシドの
Right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
ここに来て
I knew you'd say yes, which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to
ま
start
さか
picking
の
out.
お使い。
There's the design to the stuff I need and the
お
stuff
使い
I
か
need
よ。
smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now, I'll let you know if I need out else.
軽いな。
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
はい。というわけで、シドの一人娘のミドのお使いクエストが始まりました。まあでもね、シドの一人娘がね、ここに来て登場するとは。
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot? Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but
そうい
blind
ったの
water,
を
and that would have drained the
発
life
明してる
out
ん
of
だ。
us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you.
なかなか侮れない一人娘ですね。生活の支えになっているとは。
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Till I bring them over when I'm done.
なんだかんだ言ってちゃんと作ってくれるあたりがね、信頼されてるんですね。
And Mid's, no doubt. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Should be enough to. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place
うん、
afloat.
補修中。
There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them,
今は
we'll
手が
all
空
of
い
us
てない
sink
ぞ。
into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but
な
the
んて
sad
こ
truth
ったい。
is I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest.
あ、
Bernard,
そういえば
was it?
橋を
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause.
モンスターに襲われていたバーナードさん。
Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
さあ、クレシダにやってきて、お、早速。ただ魔物いっぱいいるな。
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now?
ちょっと隠れ家に来てくんないかね。
Building a workshop, you say?
Oh.
Well, that beats sacking
やる
boards
気
to
十分
bridges,
じ
sure
ゃ
enough.
ん。
And if Martha didn't mind me being gone,
お願いします、
then
バーナード
neither
さ
do
ん。
you just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor though.
はいは
could
い。なんでしょう
Before we
か
go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew
あ
up.
ー、バーナードさ
Ain't
んの
much left of it now,
故
though,
郷。
except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get
確かにいっ
across,
ぱいいるもんな、魔物。
only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you?
お安いご用で。
Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
thank you kindly. And take care.
よーし、にしてもちょっと数が多いな。気張るか。頑張りますか。
This shouldn't take long.
待ってよ、これ。あれだな。エリアルブラスで一気にいけないか。さあ、巻き込んで巻き込んで巻き込んで巻き込んで。いいね。さらにどうだ。気持ちいいね。お、増援。あっちか。いっぱい来たな。 あ、まだ来る。まだ来るか。今度は飛んでる敵、あぶねえ。よいしょ。これはタイタンがうまく対応するか。よいしょ。回避癖がついてしまったからな。よいしょ。ちょっとタイタン狙うか。ちょい。よいしょ。オッケー。よいしょ。オッケー。いやー。ほっ。これで終わりだ。OK。ウェーブ戦が終わったぜ。
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place.
ああ、クライブもなかなかね、ついさっき故郷が荒らされたばっかりだからな。
Don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been.
頼むぜ、バーナードさん。
I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me. It's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
OK。
That
そ
should
し
take
た
care
ら
of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything
ミド
else.
の元に行きましょうか。
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
ミドの工房。お、土の吐息。
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
よし、そしたらクエストも出てるが、とりあえずジルの様子を先に見ておこうか。
Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
厳しい状況か。
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you.
ガブが探している？
The shelves.
お、トルガルのことで
Ah,
何
that's
か
right.
分かったの
You
か
went to
な？
ask Harpocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
あ、トルガルもいる。
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgor. Where did you get him? Like, in the
どう
first
やって？
place?
そういえばお父さんが連れてきたん
My
ですよね。
father brought him back from one of his expeditions into
aye.
the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds
お、
weight to the
思い当
theory.
たる節がある。
Clive, I believe
兵
that
糧
Torgor
法
may be no mere hound, but a rare frost wolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of
希少種。
Vansthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference
氷の
to
上
a
に付き
frost
添う
wolf
獣。
who served as guardian to an
え
ancient
あ、じゃあ
queen
シ
of the
バに
north.
関係する？
Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name
ああ、フェンリル。
was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly,
うんうんうんうん。
but I have reason to
なるほど。
believe this queen
ジルの危機に
dominant of Shiva,
対して力が覚醒したのか
the
な
northern territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his
可能性
powers?
はありますね。
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were
はいはいはい
inseparable.
はい。
He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened. Just when his master needed
う
him
ん
the
うん
most.
うん。ですよね。
Right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power
話は
is
つながっ
his
た。
own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health.
体は
Why, the beast
とりあえず
has the
分離
appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his
おなら
belly
臭く
buried
なる
in
ぞ。
my nuts.
お、ミド。
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here.
はいはい、
I
工
need you
房
to
が。
introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Oh. お。しばらくして。工房が出来上がった？はいはいはい。ここがミドの工房。
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to
い
the
ろんな
bone for
研
you
究？
lot, starting
ほう
right
ほう
now.
ほう。
Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
また新しい要素が増えるのかな？
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any
Ah,
progress
Vivian.
tracking down Kupka. How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in
う
circles.
ん。
We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
え、待つってここで待つってこと？
What?
そうだよね。そうだよね。
Would that be a problem?
Do you know,
同じ
Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's
同じ疑
throne.
問をビビアン
Your
と
poor people
共
will
に抱い
surely
たよ。
live in fear of you.
そういうことじゃないだろ、
You
クライ
have
ブ。
nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
また尋ねるとかそういう。
That is a relief.
Clive,
Hmm?
have you got a minute? We, have a guess.
厄介な客？
Guest.
For your trouble.
バイロンさ
It's a
ん。
pleasure, in hindsight.
なんで厄介なの？
Byron? Clive, my boy!
おいっ子大寿司大好きおじさんが
Uncle is here!
今のカットもクライブのギャグ展開みたいなカットだったな。あれその頃 クリスタル自治療。はいはいはい。主婦ツインサイド。ザンブレク新豆腐。
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to
ディ
refuse
オ
them.
ン。
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention.
その売国度。
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
これディオン的にはどうなんだ。一応先に生まれたのディオンでしょ。
Very good.
だけどなんかまあ異母兄弟とはいえ弟が。
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmeks will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the fist will not withdraw until
なん
a
か
peace
ちょっ
treaty
と
is
道具みたい
concluded.
に
Let us keep the
扱われてる気がする
negotiations
な。
open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the
い
enemy
や
would
でもフ
surely
ー
send
ゴは
their
今
own
は
dominant to
そ
meet
ん
him.
な状
And
況では
while
ないんだよ
His
な。
Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmeks to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls,
あらら、そういう感じか。
for every home that burns, another can be built.
超合理主義者的な感じかな。
The Empire will live on.
ちょっと考えが合ってなさそうだな。
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp.
厳しいな。なかなか鳥が合ってないようには思えるぞ。
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
こいつさえいなければみたいな顔をしたな。なんともね。
Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
なんだなんだなんだ。
So Annabella's tales were true.
ディオンがなんかはめられてんのか？それともくそー、この売国路の差し金で憎たらしい顔してんな、こいつも。なかなかに憎たらしい顔してんな。
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
はい。というわけで、まあいろいろとありましたね。フーゴを無事、倒したって言っていいんですかね。腕を切り落としたんですが、何者かにフーゴは連れ去られた、回収されてしまった。はい。で、そのフーゴの行方をつかもうにも未だ情報は得られず、で、その間にね、この隠れ家にはシドの一人娘であるミドがやってきて工房を作って、で、完成したと思ったらバイロンおじさんご登場。相変わらずなんかね、愉快な人っぽいんですけども、でね、その後はザンブレクの本土というかね、ディオンとゲイカ父親ですね、その確執があるような、なんかね、ちょっと裏切るとか裏切らないとか、そんなような話になってまいりました。はい。というわけで今日はこれぐらいにしたいと思います。次回もですね、ファイナルファンタジー16はお酒もしくはノンアルコールソフトドリンクを飲みながらやってまいりますので、もしよければまた見に来ていただけると嬉しいです。はい。それではまた次回。